Be very, very quiet. I am hunting Hot Wheels. Happy Memorial Weekend. Hey, I got a wild hair yesterday and decided to go to the Great Smokies Flea Market near Sevierville, Tennessee. And except for all the rain, it was a pretty good trip. Check out some of the photos along the way, and then we'll get right into the video. Howdy, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Hunting with Miss Peg. Let's just jump right into it. I believe this is the only red card that I found in the last little bit. I did see some others at this place that I got this one, but boy, they was really bent and messed up around the edges, and man, they just looked terrible. And they was wanting $2 a piece for them, so I was like, I'm gonna pass on those. I had them anyway, so but I just thought I'd throw that one out there. These are still out there, so I'm still collecting. All right, so I know everybody's probably may have seen this one, but this is the Ford GT Race regular treasure hunt. This is the first one I've seen, and I had to zoom in here close on this guy. There he is. I had to actually buy this. I think it's $2, so it wasn't bad. Wasn't bad for a treasure hunt, regular treasure hunt. It's about that if you go out and buy it like at Walmart or wherever. And I've been really hunting this guy and can't really find him, so I'm glad I got him. And then speaking of which, I just had to compare. This is the one I picked up because it's a short card. You know me and short cards. But this is the regular version. I dug it out. I just happened to see it and I said, well, I'll compare them here. So there they are. I believe it's the same car. Just one's a little shorter than the other one. That's pretty cool. You get them side by side and compare them. And then, you know me with these green cars. Hey, when I see them, I try to pick them up because they are cool. Let me see if I can get a... It's raining here where I'm at right now. But trying to get some light coming in through the window. But that's a cool looking color. See if we can't get in on that. Oh, yeah. Excellent. And here is a Mach 1 Mustang. Love those Mach 1s, buddy. Can't go wrong with those guys. Well, I guess you could if you had one in real life and you wrecked it, that'd be pretty bad. But if you survived, that would be awesome. Live to tell about it. Alrighty. So here's a Mercury Cyclone. Flame on, it says. He's got the flames, that's for sure. Definitely. And then here is a 68 Mustang. I think the hood pops up on that one. But that's a pretty neat one. Got the blue interior. Ooh. What's he got right there? Pride? I think this is one of the Pride cars. Pride rides. Yep. That's neat. And then here, check this guy out. A 40 Ford. Nothing really special about him, but look at the flames on that guy, man. His wheels are on fire. I wonder if he probably couldn't do so good down the track, but hey, you never know. Those wheels are on fire for a reason, right? Get in there. That's cool looking. That is neat. Okay, so here's one. I try to clean these up, but it don't always work too good. Sometimes they're covered with dust. This one had a big pinhole in it. Check that out. Somebody tacked that thing up on their wall. But I like that color. A Scion FRS. 86 it says. Scion 86. That might show up in the June Decide Your Ride. Hey, you never know. So there you seen it first here. Alrighty. And then Dodge Charger. What's he got here? Dodge on the back. And yeah, I got flames. It says flame on. Don't really say flame on, but hey, we could act like it does, right? And you see these guys back here. We'll get to them in a minute. All right. T-Bucket. Man, I like that big engine. You reckon it's made out of gold? Be awful soft. I don't know if it could stand the heat or not that this thing would produce going down the track. He's a hot rod, that's for sure. Be hard to get two people in that one, wouldn't it? We could try. Now here you go. Here's a faster than ever car, he says. A C6. Probably put him in the... Man, look at the dirt. Anyway, put him in the Decide Your Ride next month. See if you guys can pick him and take home the trophy. Man, that's a nice looking ride right there. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Then here's a Corvette, a 58 Corvette. Once it gets summertime, these convertibles will start popping up, won't they? What's he got right there on the hood? Can't really tell. But that's a nice one. Then here, check this guy out. That's an old card for sure. What year is that guy? A 91. Man, look at that. That's cool. I like those wheels. I think I'm gonna put, I might put him in the race. I'll lay him to the side, put him in the race. And then here's one. Here's another Corvette. Did I just happen to go all Corvette? I don't know. There you go. A Corvette C6. That was nice. Now here's one that would definitely be in the race. Splitting Image. 2. If you guys watched my rival run, you've seen the classics. They had a Splitting Image that did really well. Run off the track a few times, didn't get so many points, but it was quick. Is this one going to be quick? I don't know. He's decent weight. Probably in the low to mid 30s maybe. But he's definitely got the wheels for it. We'll lay him to the side. Boy, I'm racking up. Now these next two are going to be, this will make 16 of these guys. Not the same one, but they're different colors. They might be the Cadillac, but they're different colors. And I'm going to do a Decide Your Ride on it. With just 16 of them, you'll be able to pick more than one car per driver since there's just 16 of them. But it'll be fun nonetheless. And then we might run them down the drag strip. That's pretty neat. I'll lay that one out. And here's one. Whoop. Check this out now. I kind of hate to open this one. He's been in the pack so long, but he's like, let me out, let me out. That'd be pretty cool. Auburn, 852. Let's hope that's not the place that he finishes in. That would be Terrible. That's cool. Good deal. Now, uh-oh, here's another faster than ever. A Cadillac. I'll let you decide what that second word is. Concept. Now this one is nice. What's he got right there? Can we get in there? No. Drop a tarp. Drop a tarp. Right there it is. Drop a Terra. Drop stars. It's almost like rock stars. But man, that baby, he's got some decent weight too. He'll be in the Decide Your Ride in June. It's coming out. Probably the pick'em will come out probably next week. So it's getting time. Faster than ever. Wow. Then this one. Oh man, check this one out. That's just, I love the color combination. Don't it look like those wheels are just glowing? That's just wild how that works. They knocked it out of the park on this one. Number 149. Yeah. Let's set this guy free on the track. He'll look good going down the track. We'll set him to the side. Now here's another one. These formulators do pretty good on my track. Now will this one do any good? We don't know. But I guarantee you we're going to find out. That's a cool color right there. Those aren't faster than evers, but boy, they look good. Looks like this next month, and Decide Your Ride's going to be full of some good cars. Then here's the classic Nomad. Loving that color. Loving the color. Ooh, look at there. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Classic Nomad. Then this one, I love the color on this one. I passed on this one for about 2 weeks of getting it. And then I said, you know, this one just talks to me. I said, I gotta have him. He's a Dixie Challenger. That color is just neat. I guess it's black flames on a red car. Whatever it is, it's cool. Let's add him to the pile for next. Now here's Driven to the Max. I don't have this one. And if you've watched the Diecast Shepherd lately, he had a drag race that these did really well on. And supposedly you can adjust this at different levels. Make it faster. Maybe if you pump him up, you know, back and forth, he goes faster. There you go. But once I get up a few of these, this is about my third or fourth one. Once I get up a few of them, I'll have a drag race. I got me a new timer for my drag strip. It'll make its debut pretty soon. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to show these cars here as a set. I got this whole set here. Let's see if we can't get in there. I got lucky. Found every one of these at the Big Blue store. Rally Racers. And it seemed like they had a whole nother set, but I only wanted the one set. I got that one. Got this one, which is number 2. They're pretty neat. And then got this one, the Ford Escort, number 3. I'll probably show these on a rival run one day. I'll pick out 3 of them that I think might do the best, and see if these guys can take on the rival run at EHS. You never know, they might be victorious. Then check this guy out. He's got the metal bottom. I think I've already had one of these, but thought I'd pick another one up just to have a complete set to put away. But that's those guys. And then here, check this guy out. A friend of mine said, I found these. Do you want one? And I was like, why, yeah, I'll take one. Not sure where he got it at. I think it was a Walmart maybe. Not sure. That is neat. 95 Mazda RX-7. The fastest and the furious, this is. A pretty good lineup right there. Alright, we got those. Now, check this out. Grateful Sam, check this out. I found another one on the pegs. The guy had it in a $2 bin, and he said, I already got all the good ones out of there. I said, you know, all of them is, the rest of them is not so good. And then I saw this guy sticking up, and I was like, oh, he just don't know, does he? Could this be the brother or the cousin to the Golden Stallion? One day we may have to find out, right? Right. Then here's another Ferrari. Whoa. That wing is a little lopsided. Kind of like me. That's pretty cool looking. Then check this guy out. Oh yeah. This is 33 of 38. The same car. Ain't that pretty cool? I found these at the same vendor. Went down to Tennessee at the flea market. Big Great Smoky Mountain Flea Market. Found these guys. They're pretty cool looking. And you know, I didn't know these were the same until I got to cleaning them up. And then, here you go. Now, I've already got one of these. I may have showed it in the past, but I got this at a real good deal. So I had to take it. It's a treasure hunt. Ferrari. So, I had to. That's cool looking. That is neat. Now, the rest of these are classics. I come across a pretty good deal on these. I may have showed some of these already, but I'll just run through them right quick. There's one. There's another one, a Corvette. You just can't beat that paint, man. That's just some good stuff. I wish they could do something like this now. You know, that'd be pretty neat. Here's a Chevelle convertible. That's neat. A Camaro convertible. Yeah. Get in there with all these convertibles. Made in Thailand. That paint just speaks to you, don't it? It says, hello. Then check this guy out. 65 Mustang. There you go, 65 Mustang. And then here's another 65 Mustang. Hey. Series 2, Series 2. There you go. That's the thing about these classics. Boy, I tell you what. There'll be different colors, different wheels. You think you've got them all, and then you'll see one that's different. Those, it's just that's the part of the collection. Now the rest of these are funny cars. That one's got a faded package on it. Series 1. Boylan's Beauty, it says. And here you go. Barracuda. Hot Wheels Classic. Man, that's nice. I guess he rubbed the top of it during packaging. Got the parachute on the back. That's pretty cool. And the last but not least of these, and I'll show you those two Ferraris. I forgot to when I was showing the Ferraris. Dodge Challenger funny car. See how close we can get there. Get that guy. 71 it says. Those would look nice going down the track, huh? All right, and then let's get these guys. We'll do one at a time here. I found these loose for like $1. And they go okay down the track. They like to, if you just push them down like on a table, they cut either, I think this one cuts to the right and the other one cuts to the left. But the silver one is faster on the drag strip. Haven't tested them down the road course yet. Here's the silver one. The Modena. Looks like he's been played with a few times. But yeah, this one's a little faster. Yeah. Modena. Cool. All right. Hey, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, everybody keep hunting and keep finding those good little goodies out there. And you all have a good one.